My name is Peter Dawson. I'm a partner at our law firm. It's Backus, Dawson and Smith. We specialize in business, tax, and estate planning. And 95% of our clients are business owners. I mean, this is exactly who we're talking to. An 831B is not going to work for someone who's an employee somewhere or an employee only. But for business owners, it's a phenomenal way to mitigate risk and set away money for, again, risks that are very hard to provide adequate insurance for. Most captives are really expensive. They're not very transparent. And I never saw enough of a benefit for most of my clients to justify setting up a captive. And the bang for the buck just wasn't there. Whether a business owner wants to pick a tax structure, if you will, or wants to pick, every year how they're taxed, they do, right? Like they may go into business to build a restaurant or, be a photographer or to be a dentist or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? Be a lawyer. But no one's usually giving them tax advice. We have a CPA at our law firm. It's great. He makes sure we meet the deadlines and we fill out the right forms and we do all the things we're supposed to do on time, right? So he keeps us out of jail. But his job isn't to help me save money in taxes, really. And he doesn't have the time to. And so why not bring in an expert, right? So that's what Strategic Risk Alternatives is for me, is they're the expert. Those business owners have to make a decision. Every time the government says I have to do something, that's a tax on me as a business owner. And an 831B is almost the only mechanism I've ever found, candidly, that will allow me to own 100% of it as a business owner, let me control it, let me provide a massive amount of intangible risk protection, and also get significant tax benefits, as well as the back-end benefit of being able to pull that money out for all sorts of reasons, whether it's an actual claim, whether it's taking out a qualified dividend, or eventually using it as a quasi-retirement account. It's just exceptionally flexible. I mean, it's the Swiss Army knife of planning. If you follow the breadcrumbs they're not even breadcrumbs, they're massive signposts that SRI puts out describing the 4 essentials that you need to actually set up a true 831B. It's in all the literature. You read the white letters and the actual legal opinions from their legal team, which they've got an exceptional legal team who are all former IRS litigators, who are exceptionally successful IRS litigators, might I add. If you go through and look at all that, and you reference the code and you do your own due diligence, you'll figure out pretty darn quick that they know what they're doing. Again, the primary purpose obviously is to mitigate risk that is unforeseeable, that comes up in business, but you have no idea if or when it will happen. So guys come to me regarding warranties, regarding government risk. We saw that in 2020 when the government said, we're going to shut down the whole world, right? Supply chain interruption, I mean, you name it, things that you can't normally get business insurance for, cybersecurity risk, etc. So there's lots of reasons that you would use it for, again, the non-traditional type of risks that you do take on as a business owner. You as the business owner took all the risk. You've run the business. You know what's good for your business. You're the decision maker. Make the call. Most things in life come down to education or the lack thereof, right? You just don't know what you don't know. And it's okay not to know about an 831B because the government's not going to tell you about it because they're losing tax revenue. Someone always asks me, well, who can I turn to, right? Where can I get more information, right? The only way to know about it is to start. So start gathering information. Go do the research. Go interview other companies. It's funny, the minute you buy whatever car you're driving now, you start to notice other people driving that car. It's this weird phenomenon because now you give a damn. Now you care. No different here. The minute you start researching and investigating and getting an education, you start paying more attention and going, oh, that makes sense. So research it, talk to other people, talk to as many sources as you can. But ultimately, I'm putting my stock in SRA. I've researched lots of other companies. There's a reason I'm not doing business with any of them. I only use a few outside companies ever with my clientele, but SRA is one of them.